We're going to be looking at some passing showers and some storms, but at least as far as the severe thunderstorms we have been seeing popping up across the state, not for everybody, but the people that have been finding themselves underneath them, well, they can be a little spooky at times, especially with those larger hailstones. As far as right now, this is the view to our southwest. This is from our Des Moines downtown sky cam. Not seeing any lightning yet, but that can change as we go through the rest of this morning. Showers and storms are on their way this morning, also for this afternoon. We dry things out. We got to wait until Friday afternoon and then throughout all of Saturday. And then we are keeping an eye on the severe weather threat on Monday. I know it's 5 days out, but that's your heads up. And make sure that you have a plan in place for the severe weather. It's that time of year. Spring season, of course, brings those stronger storms. Just seeing some pretty fair weather storms to the southwest as of right now. Zooming in over, moving into Clarinda, the rain's starting to pick up there. Same story for Red Oak and Bedford. But the lightning, even some small hail is going to be coming with those storms. So that's also your heads up there. But as we get these storms deeper into the state, they should really start to kind of diminish a little bit. Notice that's the complex as it makes its way into central Iowa. It breaks apart a little bit. Still looking at a good chance of some rain, maybe even some potential of heavy downpours still. But as we get to around the noon hour, that's where it is now, and it's going to be really dwindling down to mainly just some isolated to scattered showers for areas of north central and central Iowa. As we get into the deeper in the afternoon, more so closer around the 4 or 5 o'clock time frame, more showers and storms make their way back in. Heavy rain with these, and then going into the later afternoon, evening, overnight, continuing with these showers. Notice it's lining up right where we've seen a lot of rain in the past 5 days. So you're not done with the rain for areas right along that Highway 30 corridor going up to Highway 20. Farther north of there, it doesn't seem as impressive, but we're still going to be looking at that rain chance that direction. A lot of us seeing around an inch of rain, and then more localized areas 2 or more inches of rain just as we go throughout from now to Friday morning. Then we dry things out, then even clearing things up as we get into Saturday. Now let's talk about Monday. That's the next chance for strong storms. We have very strong winds. It's going to be highs in the 80s, so a lot of warmth, a lot of storm energy, and that's what's going to be firing up as we get later in the day on Monday, mainly evening going into Monday night. That's the timing as of now. And also the severe weather risk, that 30% chance bullseye right over Iowa. So it is going to be an active start as we get to the beginning of the next work week. But between now and then, like I said, we're going through those rain chances, wrapping up Friday morning. We're also cooling down. 60s for high Friday, Saturday, and then we start to warm up with more rain chances. We peak on Monday, and also that's when the strongest storms move back in. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're calming things down.